Oh, see, you're the problem.
Like, no, I'm not the problem.
You are the problem.
I'm gonna do what I.
Because you're the problem. You got these kids thinking that it's soft to be at home with their family.
No, it's not soft to be at home with your family. You do that with your family. I'm not doing that with my homie.
Let it burn though.
I'm not doing that with my homie.
That's so ignorant. You can do that and still be.
Me and my homie ain't go.
You got big balls.
Right. It's not gonna sit right after we leave, and this nigga just got through singing that.
Paul, you gotta say pause.
Pause, whatever. It's just not, nah.
Damn.
I don't know. But again,
I can't come home and be like, yeah, me and T.Y. kicked it at the Usher concert.
But again,
that shit do sound crazy.
it do sound crazy.
Shit do sound
man.
But it's happening.
Oh yeah.
I feel you.
And guess what? Some of them are gay and some of them are not.
Some of them not. And I ain't knocking no man.
But why we keep saying the word gay, I will admit, I think it's some of these dudes that's acting gay ain't really gay. They just ain't never had no ass, and this their only opportunity to see ass. So they gotta act like a girl to see some ass, to rub up. I need my booty rub. I'm for real. I'm thinking about some of that shit, cause like, ain't no way in hell. Like, you feel me? All these girls got one dude, they entourage. I'm like, this dude fucking them. He like, it gotta be like some
dudes like
it, like even if he gay, they like. I think it's some other shit. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I'm thinking it's some other shit tied to it too.
Look, you
because that shit crazy, man. Cause it's like it's too many of them. You see too many of these badass chicks out here, and then one gay dude with them, and then you looking at them like some of them you look like okay, he look gay because he fit the gay. Then you looking at one dude like, yeah, you that nigga that rubbing him down. I mean, I see you, he'd be like, ain't giving it. I'm like, yeah, nigga, you fucking him.
Yeah, like, and guess what? He's looking at you like I'm gonna fuck you too.
No. I'm talking about for real. I'm telling you, some of these dudes be with these chicks because they ain't getting no ass, and this their only opportunity to get ass.
Well, I watched a nigga do a little thing on, I don't know what it was, this was Facebook. So he was asking people, would you date a tramp? Is it bad to date a tramp? So motherfuckers kept saying no, you get to work 2 white boys, like shit. Depending on what you're into. It is what it is.
What did Dave Chappelle skit say? He say, everybody got a mouth.
This is another thing that's crazy. All this fake body parts and everything. Black women used to have their own solidified.
I don't understand how they selling black women ass. Black women got ass and they selling you ass. I don't get how they selling you what you got. That's the only thing that's confusing me right there.
Lazy. I don't want to work out.
How they selling you something you already got.
I don't want to work out.
That shit banana.
Because you can work out. The money you finna spend with that doctor for that quick fix. If you spend that and you do what dude tell you to do, that personal trainer will get you right.
Well, my issue is that females are so caught up in how we look, and guys out here looking like SpongeBob.
But hold on, you seen the dude?
Like,
you seen the dude? You see what she just said? And I was about to mention that, but she said that bullshit. She just said niggas out here looking like SpongeBob, and what my man go do? Go get a knee extension. You feel me? It's getting that bad. Niggas like, I'm short. That nigga got 6 inches, bro. That nigga went from like 5'2" to 5'8".
But no disrespect, but it's about time that we made y'all feel insecure about this. Y'all been making us. You got a ladybug
on your beard.
In your beard. That's on your shirt.
That is crazy though. She say that. Hell nah, niggas say niggas out here like, bro, you finna go get that extension? Y'all gonna get about 2 inches. She say she like 6'2".
Other niggas getting it now?
Bro, I bet it is.
I seen that one, but y'all out here getting the stomach etches with the 6 legs, the fake hair.
I ain't doing
the fake hair.
Tory Lane.
Black people, I love us. We love.
If I change any part on my body, I'm not me no more.
Man, you ain't gonna get lipo P.
For what?
So you be snatched.
Niggas say I go on the crack dive.
I was snatched when I was working, when I was locked up. All I gotta do is work out.
Yeah. But so again, we as women, we so concerned about what we look like. And it's about time we make them feel bad for how that you stop drinking them birds. You got a beer belly. Like, whatever the flaw may be, because again, we do have women thinking that there's something wrong with them if it's not big and exaggerated like a fucking character. And it's like, no.
You got eyelashes that reach out to hair.
Oh, the lips.
Blonde hair, the red hair, the green hair, the lips.
You just see how she do the lips though.
They look goofy. The lips is crazy.
This generation is attracted to clowns.
Yes. Yep. And I like to say, y'all like guys are attracted to clowns. Clearly.
Right. Men are attracted to clowns now because you see how on some of these Facebook things they show where, or these little apps or whatever they show where the girl was ugly as hell.
Yeah.
Got her made up bad. Yep. All she needed is a body to go with it, and she go out. You wake up in the morning, that shit that left on that pillow, and you wake up to that man.
What they say, you ain't ugly, you just broke.
Niggas is attracted to clowns now. They have just as much makeup on now as clowns.
But you do got a point about that too, that dudes really be out here, like you say, with the beer belly and bad breath and my beard ain't up to par, but I ain't, I'm just saying, but it's like that, and sometimes it get to the point where niggas be like, oh, you just gonna deal with what it is, and it's like some of them like I am, and then it's the criteria like I ain't fucking with you, nigga. Like go to the, no, I'm just saying, go to the gym. Cause like I said.
All them athletes don't comb they shit, brush they shit. Kevin Durant, I don't know what's wrong with his hair.
You just said them motherfuckers got
right. That's what I'm saying. They don't know what you got.
So you either need to have money, it look bad,
look like money. You can look like money, it ain't got
broken.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm like.
And you got some height on you. Oh, that nigga might play in the league.
Man,
he might be gonna go somewhere. All you gotta do is a nigga can tell some of these women out here the most magnificent lie.
Yeah, and they gonna believe.
And they going for it. You gotta look the part.
I seen it. I told you I saw some shit with
go both ways,
girl.
though.
I saw the shit with the girl. Fucking with this dude, had a nice whip like me and you. We doing good. Had two of them. Living G'd up every time she with the nigga. She followed this nigga one day because she never could go to his house.
Yeah.
Followed that nigga one day. That nigga pulled up in the motherfucking public storage. That nigga was living in the goddamn thing.
No way.
Swear to God.
I saw a nigga living in the storage on Facebook somewhere.
No way. Like what?
Nice ass cars. I'm talking about he had the shit decked out in there. I'm talking about closets. I'm talking about his closet look better than my closet. I'm talking about he had the little air mattress in there, TV. I'm talking about decked the fuck out. Nice car. I'm talking about both cars like me and Pete with rims on all that shit. So she like, damn, I can't never come over your house.
I should have got me a motherfucking public storage then.
This is shit out here.
$150 a month.
Man, for the low.
And he's still in lights. He's still in air.
Man, what? Shit. My storage unit, I don't live in that bitch. That mother got a light in that bitch. So you got electricity.
That nigga done paid for about, that nigga got $200 in the hotspot. So you can get internet.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Crazy.
But it's sad because
he's saving money though.
just like we faking it, God's faking
a lot of money.
Not saving.
Shit.
I didn't think say he's saving money.
Yeah, it ain't tricking if you got it all.
That shit funny as hell.
Hey, I
I
know a nigga that don't have I ain't knocking him. But hey, we on this subject. I know a nigga that don't live nowhere. But got hoes. Excuse me, but got hoes. Don't live nowhere though.
You can't
live
live
anywhere
here, but you can stay here. He stay everywhere. He don't live.
Hold on, Pete.
You
How
can
you
stay
say?
there,
So my
but
man say he like Wonder Woman. That nigga got invisible shit.
What's your permanent address? P.O. Box.
Yeah, man.
Hey, when I found out that nigga didn't live nowhere,
That's crazy.
and I see you everywhere with a different female.
That's
nigga,
crazy.
hey, that's the game for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But
we
it's
mentioned
even
that before.
sad that like why should if I've been taught to be independent, I don't need nobody for anything. Why are we not teaching our black young men something similar?
We should.
Just like we talked an episode before, like I know men that literally like become hobosexuals. And it's not that I love you, it's a hobo sexual.
A homeless sexual.
Homeless
That's like you just said, your boy. That's what he is.
He's a homosexual.
He's a homeless sexual. That nigga, he fuck for a place to stay. Shit.
He was looking serious
y'all-
too. I don't know what that is.
Hey, I told you.
Oh my God.
The hardest shit I ever heard.
I think you said that shit to me before.
Yeah, the hardest shit I ever heard a dude say, man, you go over a girl crib, you hit her good. I'm talking about you put your best into it. She go to work, you make sure you clean the house up, have some food cooked when she come home. That night she gonna let you stay because you chilling. Next minute he say you leave her door unlocked. Now you do brought back just a few clothes. You do the same. Now this time you wash the car for her. He say you just keep doing shit in the house that she ain't even notice that your whole wardrobe, your Xbox over there, everything over there.
Can't do it.
Slid in, huh?
Yeah.
Nope, can't do it.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I've always wondered, like, how did that happen?
What?
I've never done it.
But you just said you know. I mean,
I know a couple people that have done.
And man, he
exactly
probably
that,
got a whipping
but
ball back between his legs, so that's
I don't
all
know
I
what he
can
got.
probably say.
I just
Shit.
know, hey,
Stigmatized.
Yeah,
what I
that's
call
all I
it.
can
Y'all
say.
know. Ready. Cause ain't no way. Cause it ain't no way.
I hope hey,
So
that's
again,
what
we as women, we've allowed these men to make us have these crazy ass standards, and they damn it. What the old people say, ain't even got to pop the piss in.
That's true. Cause a lot of
Kool-Aid taste with what? Kool-Aid taste with shit. No, champagne taste with Kool-Aid money.
Yep.
One thing I can
Literally.
honestly say, when I got out of prison, I did how much time was that? I was in there 8 years and 8 months.
Damn.
When I got out of the feds, I saw the same niggas doing the same thing for the same amount of money they was doing it for before I got locked up. And I was like, you know what? This can't be me.
Yeah, you gotta grow. Because at the end of the day, life is about
And
growing.
some of them niggas right now, I've been out almost 8 years,
crazy.
doing the same thing
Yeah,
in the
that's
same place
crazy.
for the same type of money.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So ain't nobody teaching y'all, huh?
No, it's just that's a fact. It ain't enough. It's not enough black men in our community stepping up, pulling some of these young boys up, myself included. I feel sure. I actually went to a criminal justice building one time and talked to some kids, and I felt bad for the neglect that they in. I don't know what the situation is now in there, but they didn't have any way to read other cases to compare their case to find technicalities. They didn't have a law library, they didn't have a legal library. There's no way you can charge these little boys for murders and not give them a chance to defend themselves. You gonna make somebody else defend them? They have to be able to defend themselves too. So it's a lot of us just misleading our young.
I'm gonna just keep it real. As he keeps saying this, she keeps asking this question, and I know I keep giving my answer. She told me to hold on, let P answer, but as she keeps asking this question, all I can say is that as black males, we teaching each other as we growing up. Like I say, everything that I've learned was with me and my niggas. Everything I learned. We all went to school together, we all went to church together, so we had a tight knit. So whoever was doing something out of character, we let them know. Like I said, but there was just a certain criteria of people. Like I say, it's one of few of that. Then we had other dudes in the neighborhood that was the D-boy. Yeah, we was all in the same neighborhood, we was cool, we hooped together, but they wasn't our group. Then we had the Vice Lords. They wasn't our group, even though we all stayed in the same neighborhood. We still all had the same values of trying to make it out here. Like I say, I left Chicago at 23 because I saw myself doing the same damn thing that I was gonna continue. Because I left Chicago to go to Florida with my mama, and I saw how my life changed just in that little bit of year. And then when I went back to Chicago, I'm like, damn, I fell right back into the same shit. So I started looking for avenues to leave. I started traveling, and then I came down to Nashville. Like I said, I came down here to go to school. That didn't fall through, but I still, when I go home and visit, I've been away for 20 years. And like P said, he was, whatever his situation was for 8 years, but them 20 years that I've been gone, my people are still doing the same thing. I see no progression. And if it is progression, I could probably say, if I say 50 people that I know, it's progression probably within 15 of them.
Growth is within that neighborhood. It's just, and that's it, yeah. And I can honestly say, we as black men have failed. We failed other young black men for the last 40 years.
The first man that ever told me to love me was a friend, not my father. Still today, when I get off phone with my father, I be like, I love you, like, son. It's like, because when I asked him about his father's situation, his father, I just made him say that. You know, I kind of snuck it out of him, because I'm trying to figure out, like, damn, I keep saying I love you, why you don't say it to me? But he said his relationship with his father. Once again, but funny he said it. I make it real quick. My uncles them from Alabama. My cousin just came up here. We the same age. When they was leaving to go back to Alabama, him and his girl, I went to go hug him, and he kind of was apprehensive. And then his girl was like, yeah, he liked that. I'm like, what you mean? He's like, he barely even that affectionate with me. She's like, you should see how he is with his boys. And I was like, damn, Unc did say y'all don't say I love you. Because one day me and my mama FaceTiming the same, his brother, and we both like, all right, cuz, we love you. He looking at the thing like it paused. Like, we like, okay, did it pause? We like, we love you, cuz. Then my mom was like, we love you, eyes. He's like, okay, I'll talk to y'all later. We're like, damn, do these motherfuckers? And it just, I just saw my cuz a few weeks ago, and he in that situation, like, he don't even say he love you to his boy. So it's like, that part too. Like, motherfuckers will probably think I'm over affectionate. Like, my son, I be getting on this nerve, because it's like, I'm giving him all the love that I miss. Like, them hugs, them kisses. Like, I literally be kissing my son. Love you, son, love you. Do you love me? Because I didn't get that. Like I say, the only love I got was from my niggas. And it was just hood love. On some hood shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, it is like, the reason I was gonna move to Tennessee was because of my homies, but they got scared. And I left because I was tired of Chicago. That lifestyle wasn't conducive. And like I say, if I still lived there, I'm being real. The way I work, I wouldn't see no progression in me living still in Chicago. So, you know, that's real.
It's definitely a certain level of, you have to, in order to get something different, you got to do something different.
True.
And I think that, like, when we talk about the state of the black man and woman, it's time for us to just all do something different.
Yeah.
Like, because what we've been doing is simply not working. And we failed.
Need challenges.
Yeah.
You need challenges.
Yeah.
Like, I even tell my homeboys, like, how you feel about having an accountability party? People like, what do you keep saying to T? I was like, let's hold each other accountable. Let's set some weekly goals to monthly goals to yearly goals. and be like, bro, you doing them 50 push, even if it's minor shit like that, like, hey P, you ain't drinking today.
No, that's
hit
real
that
though.
beat,
If you can run a chain like that.
let's try to make accountability with amongst
Somebody,
us.
it's always good to have somebody to hold you accountable for yourself too. Especially when it's one of us, and that's one thing that we haven't been doing in the black community.
As males,
as
let's
men,
keep there.
as women.
Yeah.
As women, we do.
We gonna keep the
have
women
to.
out of this right now.
Yeah,
We don't
okay,
keep
well,
talking about these males, Pierre.
But
because
I'm
it's,
saying
you
as
know
a
what I mean?
whole,
Yeah, it's black people. Yeah,
we don't hold each other accountable
Definitely
for the things
don't.
that we put out there for the generations to follow.
true.
It ain't like we started off with Sukiana and Chick. They need to be held accountable for what they're putting out there to the masses that represent us as a people.
Right.
So I'm saying it's all of us. But yeah, like I said earlier, men as what we should be coming from the 50s and the 60s, we failed. What a black man, the way a person would describe a black man in the 50s and the 60s to what he is now, we failed.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
definitely.
Absolutely. Because what? You ain't a man unless you can build my house from the ground up.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that,
No,
but
but I'm saying
No,
that
yes,
was
that's
how
what I'm
it
saying.
they was hard
Yeah.
workers.
Exactly.
It wasn't no dope game.
Yeah.
You might have had a small petty weed
But it's
game,
still like
number gang.
but people-
Number gang.
No, but forget that
But
these guys
they-
don't work with their hands anymore. Like back in the day, and again, y'all may, but there's not got.
It was
was a
it was
concept
fathers
of-
and mothers and grandmothers and granddaddies raising them then.
But no,
And
what I'm
ain't
saying
none
is
of
that
no
like
more.
as a woman, you were taught like your man is supposed to build your house from the ground up, and that's not
That's what you should have.
Yeah, like that is something
Well, I mean,
like
back
it's
in
a
the
no.
day-
I saw
Exactly.
It was a thing on one of these reality shows. The chick and dude,
Oh, was
they
buying
making
that.
money. And she said, I'm not putting nothing in. I want my man to feel like he bought me a house. Dude, like you got to be crazy. That wasn't what I wanted to do though. You gonna dictate my money for us? No, you got.
It's
you
so
gonna
when
meet
it's
me
married at
halfway.
first sight, I
Yeah,
think.
you gonna
Yeah.
meet me halfway.
That cursed
But
the
that's
girl.
that's
Exactly,
what we
that's-
facing as
But why-
men and as
But again, so here's what I'm saying. The reason why y'all have, as my boo would say, y'all become sweet and sour chicken nugget ass niggas
every
is
man
because
wasn't paying for a house back then.
it was more of an understood that he
He
provided
paid the
the
bills. He
house
didn't own
and I
most
made
of
it
it
a
own
home.
shit. They was renting.
They was building the
But that
house
too,
from the
though,
ground
and like I say,
up.
that too. I mean, I see both y'all talking too, and what you kind of said. That dude, that was a major factor. Grandma, grandpa, teaching mother, like it was that
You don't
family
have-
structure
you ain't had
was
that
a
for
little
40
bit
years.
more.
You just had
yeah,
women
it was a lot
raising
more family
kids.
structure.
Yes,
so
but
you
it's
saw
still
what he
something
took
about the
with your father to
desire
do.
in men that they have stopped the natural like man. Again, they become softer. You don't want to get your nails dirty either. And so that's what I'm talking about, that concept. Like
we've definitely
it is that we're equal now. And as a man, like
I got you. We can promote all that gangster shit, all that tough shit, all that player shit. But at the end of the day, from what a man was in the 50s and the 60s to the black community, to his wife, to his kids, yeah, we saw for shit.
Exactly, that's all I'm saying.
We saw for shit.
And it's sad.
Even how that shit, even the white man come in, slap the shit out that white man. Now, motherfucker, like, yeah, I got your shit.
Yeah.
And try to go to jail.
You see, but on another note, I can't remember her name. She's all right.
But so you were saying it's a mayor.
I'm finna get her name. No, I think she's the senator.
Okay.
I mean, look what DeSantos, what's his name down there in Florida? Look what he's doing.
Hey,
I mean,
they doing what they want to do right
it's
now.
crazy, man.
Who's the white lady politician of Arkansas that wants to stop black history from being taught in the schools? They say, they say the Arkansas Department of Education has argued that since the course is still being piloted, it's unclear whether it runs afoul of a state law signed by Republican Sarah Huckabee. This motherfucker is demanding that all the schools give up every black history book they got. Do not teach this shit. But you can still teach white history. If you teach this shit, they're changing the laws to say, if you take this class, you're not getting credit for it. It's not gonna be, you're not gonna graduate.
Dang.
You're gonna have to take something else. It's a wasted class. She's going to get this law passed in her state.
That sucks.
And with you being an educator, if Tennessee tried that, how would you feel? If with her trying that, or attempting to get that done.
Okay, you want to be real? I feel like schools never really taught black history anyway.
Right.
It's always been watered down. It's always been inaccurate. So I wouldn't be.
He beat the little
I would be mad that
But in Chicago, I actually learned Black History in high school.
In New York, they actually did as well.
And when I went to, I mean, we actually had a
But those
book
are
this
Democratic
motherfucking
states.
thick. And yeah, I actually learned Black History. When I came
we
down
had
here,
African American studies.
when I first came down here, they didn't have it. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They've been teaching a lot as the forever the Columbus shit. So you can imagine why they don't want you to have that shit. Now, I was looking at something else today that I heard, and you probably don't heard this. You know the origination of the word Queens, where it come from, how we call ourselves kings and queens? And I listened to Chaos One give this speech. The original word from Queens, or in the English term, or in that term over there, that's where it came from. We weren't kings and queens in Africa. That's a term that white man created for what they would do. So the original reason that they came with Queens was actually had an A in it according to the way their language was written, but it meant whores, because that's all the king actually frolicked with, and he picked a whore to be his wife out of all the whores that he dealt with, and she had to accept him being whore, so she was considered a whore. So what Chaos One was saying was, sometimes it's so powerful in words, but we don't know that what we calling ourselves, because we take it on terms that it's giving us.
The word king, look what king is. He's a fucking tyrant. He's a fucking dictator. He's fucking anarchy. Killing motherfucking head. So I mean, all these terms, you know what I mean? Like even I said, the term humble. You really look up the definition of humble, you really don't want to be that humble. Shit. You know what I mean? So
I never looked it up.
Yeah, man. These definitions words are very strong. You know, we just like even right now, kids using the word. You hear my little niece, I got her laughing. She laughing like a motherfucker. She's like, you irritating. So when she said, I started looking at her like, what you talking about? I'm irritating. I'm like, what I do to irritate? She's like, no, uncle, you mean you funny. I'm like,
But words have power. Going back to what she started with them little girls. We gotta watch what we say. We definitely gotta watch what we promote, how we communicate for financial purposes, because we ain't doing but selling each other out. We selling the black race down the river with almost everything that we do or that's publicized that has black people name or hands on.
Yep. And it's about time we turn it around.
Yeah, we gotta come together.
All for one for all. For real.
Definitely.
No, it would definitely be, and I think it's about that time. It's about that time that we lean into like our gifts and lean into like what is growth mindset and like we gotta get black men in the household. Like
that's
we
one
gotta
thing
get
I like about the younger race or the younger black race now. They're more outspoken. They're more willing to go get it. And because of, like you were saying, the drugs done changed. Everybody can't be a drug dealer no more. But they coming up with all these other little hustles or whatever. And
you can be a content creator.
Yeah. Hey, I saw some shit where they just standing on the screen and doing dumb shit. And people was like, they make money doing this dumb shit.
That's crazy.
What are they?
Non-playable characters, so you acting like a character in the game.
And she gave her, somebody gave her ice cone, she said,
yeah.
And it's just going fast. Every time somebody
$7,000 a day. I told my homeboy, I want to be NPC character, bro. I be in that motherfucking glizzy. You finna suck this, you know what I mean? I be turning everything around on their ass. Like,
you know
real.
what?
Wild on their ass. Put the cowboy head on. You ready to ride this motherfucker? Like, I NPC this shit. I be like, this nigga T-Y is crazy.
That's what they do.
That's basically just being NPC character. So whatever come up on the screen. So if they put a cat up on the screen, you go.
And you get paid.
The heart come on there, heart me. They just whatever.
And you get paid.
And they getting paid. I'm talking about the bag, bro.
Yeah.
The
Sooner
bag.
or later they gonna pop up.
How much will you sell your morals and values?
I was getting ready to say you selling your soul because you gonna pop up on something and be like, I didn't even know I did that.
Yeah.
Now they got you out here licking
like
pussy.
It's a girl. She complained about it. No, 7,000 a day.
7,000.
The girl that one day everybody keep talking about the pink dial chick. Like she,
yeah,
she
that's the one I saw.
She done broke character snapping on her son. Why do you do that to the dog? Still trying to be a character. Heart me. Sit down. Cowboy hat. I'm gonna turn off the TV. Like I'm like, this bitch crazy. She like, you so focused on this, you can't stop to go fucking.
It's going down in there, man. Somebody done ran into somebody. That's about it.
I was like, I forgot they had to stop at red lights.
I just didn't know they was making that type of money though. That's a lot of money. Something to think about.
He's gonna get him with the NPC.
I'm almost 50. It don't matter what I do.
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't got no morals no more. As long as my kids eat, but I ain't
Just
doing
make your shit man.
I ain't doing that
Cowboy, ooh, yeah. John Wayne, bang, bang.
Not just make it manly. That's ignorant. That's ignorant.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So, what's up, y'all? We black people, so what we gonna do?
We gotta come together. Stop doing dumb shit.
Yeah, stop doing dumb shit.
Everything ain't worth it.
Yeah. And stop rising to the negative occasion and rise to the positive one.
Yeah.
Like, we love to meet and it's y'all. Oh, I ain't even tell y'all. I witnessed the freaking robbery yesterday. And that's why you don't need to go in ghetto ass stores, okay?
Don't say no names.
I'll
be a witness.
It don't matter, they had the cameras.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I don't even care. It wasn't a real robbery, okay? City trends. It was some ghetto shit. It was 3 black ladies, and it's crazy because I kept trying to figure out, like, I'm minding my business, shopping, I'm looking for like a shirt or whatever, and I couldn't figure out why. And these people had kids with them, y'all. I couldn't figure out why. I felt like they kept looking at me, but we black, like, cool. I'm in a ghetto store, like, I'ma pick and choose my battle. I go over there to the section. I go up to the cash register. I'm getting ready to check out. You see 3 people, luggages, babies, bags, full with shit, just walk straight out the door. And I'm like, first off, you got kids with you. If the cops get you, you're going to jail and those kids are going into the system.
If they catch you, she going, all this gonna happen anyway.
So the first thing we have to do is, let's get back to the stay in the child's place. Let's get back to the certain stuff isn't for kids. Because there has become such a divide. Why are you stealing in front of your kids? So that shit was just...
They been putting the kids at risk. Men, women, it don't make no difference. All the stuff that we do, all of that unnecessary nonsense, we just need to come together and figure a plan out.
Yeah.
And find I don't think it'll happen no time soon. Then we got the right leaders. But what you was just saying, you know that in California, they just passed a law. You know, you've been seeing all them smash and grabs?
Yeah.
They passed the law where if it's less than $1,000, police ain't even gonna arrest you. They ain't even chasing after you. That's why they've been doing it so much. They flash mob. And they just hitting stores. Some of them niggas hitting jewelry stores too though now.
That shit crazy how much they hit out there.
That's embarrassing.
But if you gotta imagine, if they pass that law everywhere.
Oh no, y'all see what they trying to pass in Chicago, right? They literally got on the news yesterday and asked them to stop killing between that. They want them to kill between the hours of 9 p.m. and 9 a.m. And when I saw that shit, I'm like, hold on. Maybe I'm watching some fake shit.
That's the purge, ain't it?
That's exactly what I just said. Chicago basically like, look, stop killing during business hours, school hours. After 9 o'clock, this shit free game. When I saw that shit, I'm like, they literally set this up for the purge. From 9 p.m. to 9 a.m., y'all.
Oh no, that's awful. That's awful.
That's sad.
That's absolutely sad. It's sad. It's sad. And where we
because
are,
they can't do nothing about it.
That's sad.
So we gotta give them an ultimatum.
Yeah, but that's awful. That's awful.
And it's a new mayor thing.
Yeah, because Lightfoot ass up for the
people out of
there.
Dude.
I don't even know.
I know he's black. Okay. I think it's a black dude. Okay. I think he trash too though.
Well, if it's the same dude you talking about last year when he ran, he bought $500,000 worth of gas. If you would have saw how mad the city was, how much traffic was around Chicago, oh my God. Oh my God.
I still think it's some trash. I don't know. I don't live up there, but I think Chicago and the cities, nobody's gonna be able to take care of it.
Mayor Daley did his
best. I feel like they know what they're doing.
Harold Washington was the one that was gonna stop everything and he died.
They killed him. He got food poisoning.
Dang, that
was the first black man in Chicago.
Black man in Chicago.
Yeah.
He built a bunch
Chicago
of dope shit. He built a bunch of dope shit
right?
for Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, they go Obama.
And so, like, when I was just saying that to further prove a point, like, they know what they're doing. The Democratic cities where they feel like there's large black populations, they're intentionally letting them self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta understand, they ain't paying the police either. They're not paying the police what they worth.
Yeah, because they ain't getting state funding.
Hey man, like I said,
they waiting on the feds to come in, just like the feds came in and took that jail in Nashville. The sheriff, the state came in and took the CCA right there on Hardin Place. It used to be a CCA. Shit, the sheriff department went in there because CCA. There was a lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
So now the sheriff department, they said that motherfucker locked down. Totally different situation. Niggas used to be able to pop their own doors when the CCA come out, do what they want to do. I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna happen to a lot of these prisons. The federal system gonna turn all Mexican in a minute. Cause all these reentry, but it won't. under the Democrats, because the Democrats are allowing people to come over here. Republicans trying to stop them. And that's what rises up with inflation, because now you put more people in the workforce because they gonna work.
Yeah.
And they ain't got nothing else to do.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. But we definitely got to do better as black people.
Definitely,
Like just in
y'all.
general. Like
I'm depending on the government to get you anything.
Let's start setting more goals. And they don't have to be yearly goals, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. Just start setting goals to pertain the lifestyle that you want for your upbringing. Just think about, even if you don't got kids, what type of world you want your kids to grow up in.
yeah.
Treat it like that.
And with them goals, set action plans. Because we love to be dreamers, but like set stuff in place where we're getting to that action. And it's about time that we like change the community. Even if we can't change the world, like let's just start with our community. But we have to do a better job of being role models for our little kids. Because I hate to see what this motherfucker look like in 20 years from now.
Mexican.
Forget Mexican, I'm just talking about, now we're talking about the state of the black man and woman.
Shit, they gonna take over the white people too. We gonna have a Mexican man. This is gonna be Mexico. I'm telling you.
He's ignorant. What's wrong with
Give it 20 years. I bet you have a Latino president in the next 20 years. I bet they already, you gotta think, we're gonna make up 40 million people in the United States, 340 million people. They coming over here in droves. They not coming at little bits. They talking about 20 million motherfuckers a year at the border. They've already outnumbered us. They just ain't in the census.
Yeah, they just ain't
You can't document.
Yeah, we know they outnumber us.
So if they already outnumber us, and they're legalizing themselves constantly over and over, and they're putting into the economy all of this, they're not gonna want to push them back down now. So what they gonna end up doing is taking over and
Same way with us. They don't want to get rid of us because we make the economy. But I feel you, if they gonna make the economy, it's like, wow, shit.
No, the Democrats are gonna trick you. Get all the black people to vote for this Puerto Rican or this Mexican, and this Mexican gonna be a puppet.
You know what? He crazy.
But take action, like she said, instead of setting goals, to make action plans. And like always, man, Truth Lounge. Got my girl Mirror Beauty, my boy Pierre, and me Ty. We're gonna catch y'all next time.
All right, we out.